Good morning, families. I just wanted to go over this resource again with you. This has been my favorite resource so far with Jackson over the time that we've been home. One thing I've been doing is going onto the Sacramento Library website and just exploring and letting him borrow ebooks because that keeps him engaged in reading. But there's also something that we did today that was super exciting and it was kind of fun, and I wanted to point it out to you. First off, I posted instructions on how to log in on the public library. If you have any questions, please reach out. Then I'm going to go here and I'm going to go to education and go to bring the library home. Okay. And then there's all these different things, but the one thing we did today was called BookFlix. BookFlix is really cool because it kind of gives you everything you would need to explore the topics that you don't really get to choose the topics, but you can pick from what they have, and it gives you more resources to go along with it to make it even more educational. So one of the most important things, and I'm going to say this time and time again with kindergartners at home, is that they're just talking. They're talking to you. They're answering you in full sentences. They are talking about what they're reading. They are engaging in conversation because talking to them is going to just keep them in the learning mindset. I'm going to skip the intro for now. Okay, so this is explore the world of reading. Look at all of these different things that you can click on. So let's see, animals and nature I think is what I went to. Yes, so animals and nature. And then we just did this one called Bear Has a Story to Tell. And so when I clicked on it, there's two different stories here. First, you can watch the story, Bear Has a Story to Tell, and it's semi animated, so it's almost like a cartoon. And then the next one is How Do You Know It's Winter? And that one, what's nice is that they give you a nonfiction and a fiction, so that the students can, when you're finished, you can talk about the difference. Okay, Bear has a story to tell. What do the pictures look like? Okay, they're drawings or paintings. They're not pictures taken with a camera. You could talk about how the characters are in that story, and then you can go read How Do You Know It's Winter? And you have the option of reading the words or having them read aloud to you. But this one is not animated. It's going to be more informational text, but it's high interest informational text. Okay, so when you're all finished, you can say, okay, look, How Do You Know It's Winter was informational. It taught us something new. It has pictures of real people, and and we learned something from it. Bear Has a Story to Tell had things that maybe couldn't really happen. So it's a fiction text. So you can compare them when you're done, but they are related. So you get to watch Bear Has a Story, then you can read the book, and then it had a fun little thing at the end where you can answer questions.
Click on the word it matches.
So
all the words to uncover a picture.
The nice thing is if you sorry, it's telling you the directions. So if you don't speak English at home or need a little bit of help, almost everything can be read aloud to them. So if you see these little blue icons, it could read the questions out loud. And watch, if I hover over one of the words, it's going to read the option.
Owl, mittens, clouds, frost, hibernate, freeze.
So although I did this with Jackson, there are options if they know how to use the computer or whatever device you're using, that they can do it on their own. So then it answers questions. So they can kind of check in with what they just read about, and then it uncovers a picture. There's also this one. I really liked this. Again, it comes back to fact or fiction. So it reads a statement, and you have to determine whether it's fact or a fiction statement. And so it just brings up that conversation again. And then which came first? Hits right on the head. One of the kindergarten standards is, retelling a story and getting it in order. The cool part, again, they have the blue icons. So if you are not comfortable reading in English, that's perfectly fine. Or if you want to give this to your child to do on their own, they might take a little bit of help in navigating at first, but they can do that. And then it's pretty cool because they get to celebrate at the end. Jackson was pretty excited about it. Let's see, then this, then that. So there's like a little dancing And so that's exciting. And then this is cool too. So we went here, and it has even it has science activities and other crafts and activities that can go along with what you just read. So I clicked on the time lapse or the four seasons, and it brought me to a YouTube video just of this beautiful picture where it was the same location over the seasons. Then I clicked on this one, and we haven't done this yet, but it provides some. My son loves animals. I think I've said that before. He loves animals, so I'm going to read this with him. It's kind of lengthy for a kindergartner, so I might break it up or just read him the high interest parts, because with informational text, like I've talked about in class, you don't have to read the whole thing. You could just read the information that you need. So we might come through and read this because it also goes along. This has a little game inside of it, has another little piece of information, has a maze. And I haven't been on all of the different options, but I just love how there's so many different things you can do. So I wanted to share that with you. Again, this could be a whole day's worth of activities, and it gives you even more information. You could extend it. I had him read one story yesterday and one today, and then we did the puzzles and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just giving you more tools to talk to your kid about. Let me go back here. I want to show you. Let me see if I can find this.
Look at these 3 pictures.
Go back to the library, and I can show you. No, I don't want to be here. Sorry, friends. Okay, so there's different Cracker Art Pack, Read Together kits. One thing I did with Jackson was go to ebooks and audiobooks. Okay, so we have different ways that we could listen to audiobooks or read books on here. So let's see. Let's go to ebooks by Hoopla. Again, you can download the app, but you don't have to. And I did the app on the iPad because it's easier for me to let him see an iPad for a story than it is to let him use my laptop. And there's a variety of stories, so you'll find anything from ones that you could read, this is a great story, to ones that maybe they can read on here. I know they had Bob books on here as well, so let's see. You can just go ahead and search through. I'm not gonna sit here and search all the books, but I mean, there's a variety of stories, ones at their level and ones that you could read to them. I have this book in the classroom. Oh, look, there's Pete the Cat. They love Pete the Cat. Here's a leprechaun story. Frog and Toad is always great. So just enjoy. I wanted to really go through this resource with you and make it an easy choice. So here you are. I hope you guys have fun, and I'll be hopefully sending out some more videos throughout the day or next week. Have a great weekend if I don't hear from you.